If you want to know how I got my hair from this to this, keep on watching.
If you do not know how to braid or any of those complicated hairstyles, this style is for you. This is a simple twist method, and I'm using Marley Hair. The Marley Hair, I don't have a preference on which Marley Hair it is. As long as they're soft, like I normally try and feel them in the pack at the beauty supply store. And as long as they're soft, because some of them, like those Cuban hair and Afro, some of them can be very coarse. But this one was very soft, and I made sure that the texture matched. I think she had a 2 because her hair is more have more highlights of brown in it than jet black. So just make sure that I always take her to the beauty supply store just to make sure the hair matches up. But pretty much, so I have her hold the hair. So you're gonna need a little help, or if you're a pro, you can just lay it down to the scalp and do this. But I'm not that, so she's holding on to both ends, and I wrap the rubber band on it. This way, it's actually firm to the scalp, and it give the illusion that it's growing out of her scalp. And this style is a go-to style. She loves it. A lot of times when we are little girls, we always want, oh, I want my hair to be longer, and even though her hair is long, she has a lot of shrinkage. So this gives the illusion of having long hair. My braiding is terrible. Like, look at this here. This is one of my first braids that I did, and it's a mess. But they say practice makes perfect. So what I braid now looks way better than this earlier braiding days. So it doesn't look like this anymore. So I have improved a lot. So right now I'm just adding some moisturizer to the hair. You can use a leave-in conditioner or any moisturizer that you choose to use. That's fine, because you want to make sure the hair is moisturized while you're in a protective style, because you want to protect it. So this helps keep it moist. I've actually changed, and I've also added oils to it to help seal in the moisture as well as keeping it moisturized. So, but like I said, her hair does shrink a lot. Like in this state, I actually blow dry her hair a little bit, not enough for it to be bone straight, but enough. Like, here it is right here. Like, look at her shrinkage compared to what I blew out. So yeah, so this is why I just lightly blow it out. So like I said, it's not a silk press or anything like that. It's just enough for her to get some length. Another thing that I do, you don't have to use heat. You can also just braid your child's hair overnight, or even your hair if you're natural. Braid your hair overnight, and it will also stretch. But this one, we were doing all the styles in one hair. I'm taking some hair from the other side and adding it because it was shorter. So you can borrow hair from each side. Just make sure it's even. So, and this was so quick. Like, you part it, do they put the hair in, and look at that. If you look at the scalp, like, look, it looked like it's literally growing from her scalp. You can't even tell, and she just had rubber bands around it. So I really like this style. I've seen some people put the rubber band in first and then crochet the hair underneath it, but I think this way gives it a more flat look. And if you're someone who uses a lot of gel, you can put the gel to the roots and all that. But for hers, I just use moisture. This way she doesn't have to worry about any flaking of the gel or anything like that. And besides, she's little, so she doesn't need it to be laid to the gods. But if you're doing this style as an adult, you can definitely add gel to it. But for her, she just have moisturizers in it, and there it is. Like, it looks pretty neat. But like I said, you can add gel to get it smooth down. And I just go ahead and I did the rest of the hair the same exact way. But like I said, it's a very easy style, and you can use it for back to school, everyday go to hairstyle, whichever you choose to do. But I like it. And here she is helping me again. So she's pretty much holding it down flat to the scalp with 2 hands. So that helps a lot. And like I said, if you're a professional or you can get just lay down and catch it like that, go ahead. I can't. And it's good. I find it easier for me because of her hair texture to make sure the hair is not freshly washed and wet. Well, freshly wet, but washed but not wet, because of her hair texture, because then it doesn't matches up with the Marley hair. So just as long as you pre-stretch it, whether it's braiding overnight or air drying it, that works, versus very wet hair. And I end up doing a side part instead of a middle part for her. And here we're dipping it in hot water. I didn't dip it all the way down because her hair is long, so I didn't want her hair to end up getting hot water, so we just dipped the ends. And here she is adding some accessories to it. The accessories give it a little bit more pizzazz, so you can add gold accessories, beads. She ended up switching it out for gold later on as well. So she's putting the colorful ones in, and she have a lot of fun putting the colorful ones in. So I helped her with the back as well. But she loves this style. This is a definite style you need to try. It's very easy to do, and I really like it.